which doesn't seem sufficient to spur recovery of the jobs that were lost during the economic crisis. The economic crisis perhaps would further aggravate due to the aftermath of severe earthquake and tsunami at Japan and the ongoing political crisis in various countries of Middle East and Africa. Neither did things look very promising at the local front, with estimate of GDP growth within the range of 2.5 to 2.8%. The achievement of these growth targets would also be a question of time, owing to various political and economic crises being faced by the country. However, in the darkest of times, silver lining exists in the forecast that the developing countries in Asia would continue to promise a strong growth performance, which provides a great cue for us to increase collaboration and trade relations with Asian giants. 5 decades ago, the foundation of ICAP was laid through the enactment of Chartered Accountants Ordinance 1961, providing us the opportunity to start our voyage towards establishing an institution which has become the hallmark of professional excellence and quality now. Throughout this journey, the Institute remained steadfast in its vision and matured into a distinguished body of professional accountants, growing steadily from a very few members initially to over 5,000 members, making their mark and presence felt both locally and internationally in the development and growth of various spheres of business and economy. Many of our stars who have made significant contribution towards the success of their organizations are sitting with us today, and we are very proud of all these brand ambassadors of ICAP. 2011 is a special year to all associated with the Institute, being the Golden Jubilee year of ICAP. I am sure, and I would echo the sentiments of entire membership when I say ICAP is a symbol of pride to be associated with. Our professionals, with their unmatched technical capabilities and expertise, have established a brand of professional competence across the globe. The Institute has always facilitated members and others associated with it in their pursuit of professional development, and would continue with the tradition by bringing forth platforms like CFO Conference. PAB Committee of ICAP deliberates on the issues of the members in business and industry and work towards solutions. We are exploring various other avenues for the professional development and would welcome to hear any suggestions in this regard. One of the initiatives which the Institute has recently taken is to have an alliance with the Lahore University of Management Sciences, where we are organizing various short and long-term courses for the members in the areas essentially which usually are not covered in our core syllabus. PAB committee has taken another initiative from this year by introducing Professional Excellence Awards to recognize the talent of the members who have excelled in their organizations. This award would recognize talent, contribution, and services of the members who have worked to create success for their organizations with innovation and diligence. I must appreciate the noble idea, and it is indeed the step in the right direction. I compliment Mr. Yaqub Sattar and his committee for their efforts in organizing and putting together such a successful conference and recognizing the outstanding professionals. I look forward to your continued participation in all the events of your institute, and I am sure that you would be taking along today many versatile ideas and thoughts after hearing the valuable speeches of our very talented and high-fi speakers who are the icons of their respective fields. Thank you, and Pakistan Paindabad.
Thank you very much for those enlightening words. The 50th year of ICAP is a tremendous achievement by a forum, by a platform to recognize not just the work that's been done, but as Hafiz rightly pointed out, what is the future? And fostering talent for leadership and the future of the accounting profession itself, that's a tremendous achievement for all of you. And if we can just put our hands together and congratulate the accounting profession in Pakistan and congratulate ICAP for putting up such a tremendous achievement. As the joke is, I'm from Karachi, and I often make the audience applaud quite a bit, so you'll be in for quite a lot of exercise that way. Before I invite the guest of honor and for the conference keynote, I'd like to just take a moment to thank sponsors and partners who make it possible for us to have such events. The platinum sponsors are MCB, gold sponsors are Mizan Investments, Faisal Bank, and Mizan Bank. Silver sponsors are Allied Bank, Askari Bank, Engro Corp, HBL, Toyota Indus Motors, Pakistan State Oil. The lunch sponsors are Arif Habib Limited. Print media sponsors are Business Recorder, and of course, a big part of the conference is the conference partner or organizer, which is TerraBiz. And if we can take a moment to give all of these sponsors a wonderful round of applause also for their support. Next up is a gentleman who we all look forward to listening to, and I've had the opportunity and a privilege of sharing a stage with him in one of the last conferences. Always a pleasure, great insights. May I please invite Mr. Hussain Dawood, who is the chairman of the Karachi Education Initiative and Karachi School of Business and Leadership, and also for Engro Corp and the Dawood Group. Hussain Dawood Sahab will be giving a conference keynote on the CFO's role in driving business value. Please put your hands together and welcome Hussain Dawood on stage.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hafiz, Mohammad, Yousaf, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the privilege and honor to address you here on the 50th golden anniversary of this exalted institution. Indeed, I am truly grateful. If it was something to be deserved, then I know you'd be able to find somebody else much more deserving than myself. So for me, it is a rare privilege. Thank you so much. I would like to change the format of our discussion today, if I may. Speeches or monologues. They're fairly boring. So let's have a dialogue. I'll give you a short speech, and after that we can have a question and answer session. And let's see how we can take away something from this session. The theme today is scaling new heights, facing new challenges. A very pregnant theme. And I'm to give you a talk on the CFO's role in driving business value. Well, I'm very fortunate to tell you that Hafiz Mohammad Yousaf has already done that for me, so I'm very grateful. So that leaves me free to do what I like, rather than just addressing this particular subject. You know, we are professional people. And being professionals, it is our responsibility to face reality and to face facts. And to say to ourselves that after 50 years, what has been achieved? Really, what are the results? Can we say that we have achieved 100% of what we set out to do? 50%? What percentage? Are we happy as we look back? The first questions we've got to ask is, what is the profession of accounting about? The profession of accounting actually is to be part of business enterprise. And it has two parts, as we all know. One is being within a company, and one is being the guardian of a company in terms of auditing and ensuring transparency and good governance. Now, based on those two fundamental requirements, do we think we've been successful? There is a third aspect which doesn't come out quite so plainly. It is an assumed fact. And that assumed fact is the importance of ethics and integrity. We talk about transparency,